another episode of The Letter with me, Stormy. So, Kylie said something in a scary voice that was like, "But aren't you going to help me, mister?" And that's where we're leaving off, or where we left off. That's where we're starting this one. Okay, let's see.
With what?
Confused, I glanced back. Yeah, I knew it. I'm not stupid. I know how some horror things work. Whatever cheer our little talk brought has vanished under the shadow suddenly dancing in my eyes. This frigid air is almost definitely not how the morning chill should feel. Like, bitter, stinging, unwelcoming. And the kid.
What do you think, mister? Are you going to help me?
Leave us alone! What did we do to you?
The response never comes, however. Because when I blinked, gone.
Hello? Mister? Are you okay?
For several passing seconds, I let my stare linger on her face, waiting for any sign of another change. But all that remains in there is a carefree smile of a child. None of the spite, none of the cold, bloody smile.
Nothing. I really need to go, Kylie. It was nice meeting you.
See you again, mister!
I break into a run. I didn't look back, not even as I bump into a couple of passersby, as soon as I'm out of the busy streets. Going insane, this is what it is. And if we don't do something soon, we all will be. The tremors follow me even as I get home. I had hoped a little stroll around the block for a few hours would help. Instead, I'm assaulted with more images of her smile, the loathing in her eyes, the stench of gore, the horrid crunch that comes with every movement she makes. Even old memories have been sullied by her, and Ma's song no longer sounds as sweet as it's meant to be. In the end, all I've got is a sinking feeling I will never be rid of her image, and another ridiculous idea that may or may not even work. The sun is already hanging low on the horizon when I make it back, and for the first time, coming home feels more like a chore. Only I didn't arrive to an empty room. But because as soon as I open the door, I'm greeted by no other than...
Sup, Z-Man?
Oh, okay, thank God. Okay, we're good. Whatever proverbial stone has made a home at the pit of my stomach automatically flies right out the window as the sight of Ashton. Sitting comfortably on the couch, munching on a bag of chips with both feet propped atop the coffee table. Common sense dictates that I should throw him out. Any person of right mind would. But like many other things I've gotten accustomed to, I simply can't take it all in stride. I never did bother turning him away the first time to begin with.
Ash, how many times do I have to tell you not to call me Z-Man? And stop breaking into my apartment! Call the cops on you, but doing that feels like a joke in itself because you are one.
I didn't. You gave me a key the last time I did that, remember?
After the last one you broke, I can't keep replacing the knob just because you think it'd be amusing to lockpick the hell out of it. And hey, is that my...
Ash smirks at me because of course he still has the gall to smirk knowing what he did. He pops in what's very likely the last piece of chip in his mouth and folds the wrapper neatly on the table before throwing it on the nearby trash. Behind me, the television starts blaring music for the end of the credits of a movie. He's likely been waiting for a while, and it's gotten impatient enough to rummage through my cupboards and watch something.
You ate all of it! I was saving that one for the weekend!
I'll replace it.
What exactly is this about?
In an instant, he sits up, every trace of amusement gone in his face. He clasps his hand in front of me and leans forward. A minuscule gesture meant to ease, yet the grim expression on his face tells a different story altogether.
Has everything been alright with you lately? Anything odd?
You saw me last night at the housewarming party, Ash. Pretty sure I'm doing fine.
I'm not asking about that. Remember the letter thing Isabella's been yapping on about? I'm asking about that kind of odd.
So now you believe her. That's great, because, it just had to be too late, and you finally believed her. I look at him. Gaped, more like. His serious expression doesn't waver despite the perplexed look I shoot him. There's a brief second I let pass as I wait for the heavens to fall somewhere. It doesn't come. The sky is still bathed in vibrant reddish hues as it waits for the night to arrive. Luxborn is still the same busy city, and everything in my room still appears as it did a second ago, including the unnerving ticking of my wall clock. But if Ashton, calm, cool, collected, always logical Ashton, takes interest in this, Something or someone must have fucked shit up somewhere.
Well, the dreams, they're a lot worse than usual. There's a woman now, ever since we saw that letter. I don't know if it's the same one Isabella talked about. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. I really don't want to go back to sleep sometimes. Last night was the worst. Anyway, why are you asking about this?
Becca's been saying weird things lately.
Weird like...
Same kind of weird Isabella says.
Damn.
Alright, bro, stop right there. I thought you didn't believe in this stuff.
I still don't, but even Rebecca, out of all people, claims there's something.
Damn.
Whatever this is, someone has got to look into it. Everything about this screams shady.
Are you sure you even have the time? Ain't you busy with your current case?
I got taken off that one this morning.
Didn't you say you were getting closer to...
Apparently, the higher-ups think I'm doing a horrendous job at it. It doesn't matter, though. If these two cases are connected like I initially thought, then regardless, I'm on the right track. Have you seen the news this morning?
Damn. He grabs the remote and cycles. I keep saying damn, but like, the story's finally picking up and I'm really happy about it. He grabs the remote and cycles through numerous channels until he gets to the news report about another guy who has been found dead in the early mornings of today. Burned alive this time. Oddly, no fire has spread and whatever damage has been contained within the place the body was found. The room itself, however, has been completely vandalized. Help me. Help me. Help me. Another murder, the authorities claimed. If only they knew.
You think this is...
I don't know what to think, Zach.
He rises from the chair and begins pacing the length of the room, lacing his fingers roughly through his hair.
I just know there's something. There must be. There has to be.
Damn.
Fuck!
Shit! His voice is so nice. I know I mentioned that like a while ago, but like, it's a good voice, even if he is a dick.
Well, you do have something in mind, I'm sure. A plan? Come on, Ash, you're good with that.
I do! I'm just not sure if I'll get anything out of it.
Well, a plan is better than no plan at all, ain't it?
Almost too sudden, he swivels on his heel, and for a passing moment, I thought he was going to shout at me. Instead, Ash simply flops back down on the couch, crosses his arms over his face, and releases a long, ragged breath. His voice comes out smaller, closer to a whisper, when he speaks again.
I should have looked into this when she was still here.
Yeah, you should have. You know, I feel like... I mean, personally, I believe in ghosts. Maybe not, like, the same way other people do. I just like to believe that there's something out there. You know, make the world a little bit more magical. But if one of my friends was like, yo, something happened, I saw something, this thing attacked me, and it looks like a ghost, of course I'd be like, holy shit, we have to look into this. Wouldn't you do that for your friend? Like, put your, like, beliefs aside and be like, okay, just to comfort them at least. Fucking dick.
Maybe none of this would have happened if I did.
There it is. No need to ask who her is. Every should'ves. Okay, every should'ves, could'ves, and would'ves. All our frustrations in one statement. Well, all we can do is... Please, Mine, I'm begging you, please read it. Well, all we can do is cope. What should I say? We're gonna save that one. I don't want to be rude to him, so, like, I feel like the best thing to say is to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Rebecca and I are still here.
Yeah, I got it.
And don't count Isabella out yet. No matter what the doctor said, I want to believe she'll pull through. We'll manage, one way or another.
Don't make it sound so easy. We have no idea what we're dealing with here.
Actually, you'd be surprised. Zach knows, like, probably a lot more than you do right now.
I ain't saying it will be. But we gotta do something, yeah? Make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else.
He grins. None of it reaches his eyes, but it's a start. We've got to start picking up the piece somewhere and hope everything will turn out for the better at some point. And Ash, well, frustrations aside, he's always preferred taking matters into his own hands. However, a little reminder there and other people with him won't hurt.
You have a point.
I always do. You just don't listen.
If he minds the bluntness in my words, he doesn't show it. But little by little, things begin to look up, if only for a short while. Ash leaves mere minutes close to sundown. He said little until then, not even a hint of what he's aiming to do after. Well, it ain't any of my business to know. His whole reticent? Is it supposed to be recent? Reticent attitude on the matter gnaws at me. At this hour, the streets are once again busy, with people heading home after a hard day's work. Little bustle matters to him as he steps to the crowd walkway, however. There's only his goal in mind, and I'd wager there's nothing I can do to stop him at this point. He's probably decided on it long before he made the decision to drop by. But despite this, he lags behind.
What's wrong, Ash?
His mouth opens and closes, but for whatever he wants to say, it is lost in the clamor of traffic outside.
Is there something I can do?
No, just say where you are.
I can't do that. No can do, Ash. Ask me anything but that. No way in hell I'm gonna pretend there ain't a problem when there is.
Yeah, dude, Zach has been dealing with some shit. You guys gotta team up.
This is a really big one, and I'll be damned if I let anything happen to you guys while I sit here. I'm done running when things get tough.
Yeah, don't deny him his character development, Ash.
What? You think you have a better plan?
What's your plan, bitch?
Who knows if it's better? At least it's something.
If all this is going to do is put you in danger, then I'd rather you not do anything at all. I never want to wake up to that kind of thing again. Finding out one of my friends was left for dead in the middle of the street. One person is enough.
This is still better than having no other course of action, yeah?
He's about to argue for a moment, but
Look, bro, if things ain't good, I'll be the first one out. But allow me this one thing, aight? Just this one time. If it doesn't work out, you'll be the first one to know. You can laugh then, or berate me all you want. But please don't ask me to step aside like I'm incapable of doing anything to help.
I have no idea if it is the look on his face or the tone of my voice. Ultimately, although his mouth pressed into a thin line, he nods.
Do what you want. If you can check in with Rebecca, I'd appreciate it.
When he stumbles into the sidewalk and allows the afternoon crowd to swallow him whole, I'd like to think the tiny gleam in his eyes is the closest we can get to optimism in this situation. Whether that alone will be enough to give me a peaceful sleep tonight remains to be said. Oh, I don't want to do this again, please. I really, I don't want to do a spook. I mean, I don't mind, but, oh gosh, okay. Night falls, and despite my best attempt to sleep, despite my best attempts, sleep continues to elude me. With her image still stuck in my head, flashing every few moments, it catches me off guard. With Ma's lullaby still echoing in my ears, no longer the soft tune it once was. And a terrible gnawing at the pit of my stomach, it's no wonder I can't bring myself to drift off even for a little while. It's not as if there's a complete lack of things to do while waiting for sleep to come, if it ever will. And 2:45 in the morning, I find myself cleaning my photography equipment for no other reason just to pass the time. Okay. Mentally preparing myself for the spooks. Okay. Though if I'm going to be honest, it's not the night terrors that are keeping me wide awake tonight, but the anxiety and the hope I'll hear from Ash soon. And for what's perhaps the 42nd time, my eyes shift over to the end of the table where my phone lies still. I've not heard from him since he left. He hasn't promised to call, of course, but a small part of me wishes he would have the common sense at the very least. I mean, it's not like I can call him. Waiting is the usual tough game, and with the concern stretching out, the minutes far longer than usual, it's impossible for more unpleasant thoughts to not enter my mind. Moreover, it does not help when the clock finally strikes 3. My hand stills. Hi there. I'm trying to get a look at her fully. Yeah, my hand stills. It'll be complete and utter lie to say my heart didn't leap straight to my throat in that brief second. My whole body has gone motionless, ears straining for any further sounds. A couple of 10 seconds pass. Nothing. Of course, with how old the building is I'm staying in, power fluctuates ain't nothing new. Every now and then this would happen, leaving a few tenants in a rather bad mood. Nothing unusual anymore after a few years of living here. But this time, the sudden hush brings with it stillness that raised the hair on the back of my neck and set my heart beating hard against my chest. Something reeks in the air, and the instant this place is no longer home. It's a prison. Every rational fiber of my being screams at me to leave. I force myself to swallow and keep a clear head as I lay down all my cleaning tools and begin gathering together the rest of my things scattered around the table. The camera's body, lenses, filter, diffuser, phone, anything my hand could reach. But in the resulting panic, like in the nightmares, it is the scent that reaches me first, a foul, putrid smell filling my lungs with a heavy stick of death. My fingers clamp tightly to the camera, holding it closer to my body, as if the tiny thing would provide enough protection to whatever is with me in the room. It won't, but it's the only comfort I have.
Hello?
Oh, please, God.
I know you're in here. What do you want?
Something moves from behind me, a soft scuttling over the walls, followed by the squelch and painful creaking of what can only be rotten flesh and broken bones. Without hesitation, I whirl around and my fingers on the camera ready, patiently waiting for another movement.
Leave! Leave now! There's nothing here for you!
No, please. Okay, There's a brief moment of silence after, for a short while. I think my pleas worked. Hello? And then with no warning, the shuffle resumes, and along with it are the sobs of a woman. Oh, no! No, I can't do this! No. Please, I can't do this. You have to be shitting me. This is horrible, and I wish that I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I'm so scared. Also, the camera said 69. That's nice. Oh my God, help me, please. She's on the ceiling. She's on the ceiling. Okay. I am so scared, please. Please, God, I don't want this. Where is she? Where is she, please? Oh, no. Oh God. Okay. No! Okay, I'm gonna be real. I closed my eyes. My eyes were covered. Oh my God, I don't wanna look at it. Oh my God, what the fuck was that? Oh my God, what the fuck was that? I don't wanna look at it again. Oh my God. No. Okay. Just, okay. It's not okay. This is not okay. The light flashes fleeting one more time, allowing me a glimpse of her grotesque, misshapen features before it once again lost in the darkness. All of a sudden, her tune changes. No longer a soft cry, but a high-pitched shriek brimming with pain, grief, and anger. Every ounce of courage I've mustered flees from my body at the sound, and the next thing I know, my hand is gripping at the knob and I'm wrenching the door open. Her wails follow me as I flee into the night. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh my God, I literally got like a millisecond, like, I got to see what she looked like for a literal millisecond, because I was covering my fucking eyes. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that camera part took forever, but I'm like leaning so far back and like covering my eyes. I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever done. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pacing has always been more Ashton's thing than mine. Please don't follow me. Oh, Ash, please. Oh, when I want to think, I sit and let the minutes tick by until an idea comes to mind or my pulse settles down. And yet, dried leaves and twigs crack under my shoes as I make another pass at them. Terror is too mild to describe what this is. There's no way in hell I'm going back. Whatever she is, pleading won't work. The moment we saw that letter, she's been after us.
But I can't run. Not this time.
No, you got this. One of us has to be brave, Zach, and it's not gonna be me. Okay. Nearly 2 hours have gone by since I left the comfort of my room for the solitude of the park. 2 excruciating hours since I've started making calls. No one is answering. Not even Rebecca, who has always kept her phone line open in case other people needed her. It does not help that Ash hasn't said a word since he went off as well.
Damn it! I knew I should have asked him before I let him leave.
Knowing him, he can't be anywhere. But there really, excuse me, but there's really only one place he'll likely be at this time. Why here? Why wouldn't he be with Isabella? Oh my gosh. I was about to bring up like, oh man, the comforting smell of oranges in the hospital room, but no. Why are we here? Oh my gosh, please God. Oh my gosh. This is hell. We're gonna leave it off here so I could take a moment to just calm down. Oh my gosh. It's been so long since this game has actually like scared me. It's creeped me out. But oh my gosh, that was terrifying. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope it's not scary like this game. Goodbye.